Brilliant. The first quality they expect in a good CEO in 2020. Any guesses which quality they should have? Is storytelling. It is not financial acumen. It is not technical knowledge. It is not functionally how great you are. It is not how amazing you are with people. It's all about storytelling. It's about how you convey what you think to people around you. It's the first quality by LinkedIn which speaks on. It is about the storytelling. I'm going to share a small story here which has changed a life, and the principle to that is having gratitude. 2010, I traveled to Cambodia, the country of information, the country of history. 4 in the morning, reached a temple. Far away, a lady was standing. She was heavily pregnant. She had 3 kids, and she was begging. It was pitch dark, 4 in the morning. I asked her, "Where is her husband?" And her answer was, "I don't know." This "I don't know" had a deeper meaning. She said, "I don't know," because she was blind. She did not know she was blind. She did not know what had happened to her. She only knew she didn't have eyes. Young ladies and gentlemen, we have beautiful eyes. We have nails. We have fingers. We have hands. We can walk today. Our mental balance is great. What we think is what we are getting. We have amazing parents to live for. We have nothing at all which we can crib. One value I learned is being grateful for everything that you have. Some of you might wish to have better passport. Some of you might want to be taller. Some of you might want lesser weight. But trust me, the way you are amazing. And girls, you're beautiful. Happiness is a way of choice, and I would recommend as a keynote, we have 2 options. One is to be happy, and second is to be happy, and second is to be happy, and third is to be happy, and fourth is to be happy. If not now, then never. If not here, then nowhere. And if not you, then no one can be ever happy. Happiness is state of mind which you have it today. I want to thank Principal for inviting me over here. I want to thank GEM Schools for having me as a keynote speaker. And I'm so grateful that I am part of your enormous journey which you're starting today. Wish you all the very best, and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Amey Kanekar, for that wonderful address. We now have something special for you, class of 2020. To bid adieu to our first ever class of 2020 and to wish them luck for their future endeavors, Ms. Nargish Khambata, Vice Principal, Educational Leadership and Principal of GEMS Modern Academy, has recorded a special message for your students. Right now, Ms. Khambata is at a KHTA event at Hatta. Let's listen to her special message.
Graduates of NMS, batch of 2020, you've finally come to that threshold where you've got to really give it your all. You've got to give it your everything. You're on the last 100 meters of the marathon. You've come so far, and we wish you all the best. You know, Ms. Martin is always very, very proud of you. You are the first batch that's going through the portals of NMS. You've had a terrific education, absolutely amazing education at NMS, and now you're all set to claim your wings and fly. But before that, you've got to appear for your exams. So as you prepare, remember to keep the focus, pace it well, and make sure that you really give it your best shot. I want you to pause for a minute, shut your eyes, breathe in, and imagine a percentage in your mind's eye. Imagine the percentage that you want to claim for yourself, your percentage. So imagine that figure in front of you, 88%, 92%, whatever it is that you're aspiring towards. It should be a stretch number, a stretch figure. Now take that number in and push it into every cell in your body. That's the percentage you're going to work towards, and that's what you're going to achieve. Batch of 2020, you've worked very hard. Now it's showtime. Good luck to you as you move ahead in life. I know you'll always remember your alma mater, so good luck to you, and we wish your teachers all the best because they prepared you so well. A big thank you goes out to your teachers, but to you, Batch of 2020.
Well, that was very mindful of Miss Nargish. In the children's book, Wilfred Gordon MacDonald Partridge by Mem Fox, a young boy searches for ways to find lost memories of an old woman who'd lost her own. Through his persistent questions and vivid imagination, he inspires her to remember events from the past. Your yearbook is going to ask you to do the same years later. May I now request Miss Elmarie and Miss Martin to inaugurate the yearbook. At the same time, I would like to request you to give a shout out to all the glorious students who've done all the effort to mindfully put it together. A bunch of glorious students who put the yearbook together. Please, a shout out for them.
Well done, class of 2020. Now let's move on to a special performance. Do you remember the first time you stepped into school? The first day? The first class? Do you remember the innocence that you had? And look at you today, young adults, ready to conquer the world with your sheer brilliance. Let us do some time travel and revisit childhood through the little munchkins of kindergarten who will dazzle you with their performance, Dr. Seuss on the Loose. Wasn't that a wonderful performance? Can we hear a huge round of applause again for these kindergarten students and teachers. Now,
may I now request Miss Michelle to share her thoughts on this day. Miss Michelle is the head of kindergarten.
Once upon a time, way back in 2013, the journey of NMS began, and you were probably a few feet higher than the little ones who just performed for you. 7 years went by like a flash. I never thought that this day would arrive so quickly in our journey. We truly owe it to the vision and motivation by our principal and vice principal in steering our school forward. As such, it has been an honor to bear witness to your growth and to build wonderful memories full of glorious moments. My wish for all of you as you venture forth into the exciting time known as after high school is that you not only dream, but you allow your dreams to grow. I thank your class for the wonderful legacy that you have created by being the very first batch of graduates. You have left your mark and set the pace for those who will follow in your footsteps in the years to come. The pride you make us feel as we look upon all of you is overwhelming. Congratulations to you, class of 2020. Wishing you the very best life has to offer and God's choicest blessings for a happy, blessed, successful, and bright future. God bless.
Thank you, Miss Michelle. In Latin, valedictorian means farewell sale. Being named valedictorian has come to symbolize one of the highest honors you can achieve academically in high school. It has been an unparalleled joy for our principal, vice principal, and school senior leadership team to engage with 8 competent and trailblazing candidates who stepped up and left them in awe of their individual journeys at GEMS New Millennium School. Even more marvelous was the chrysalis moment at the presentations wherein they witnessed wonderful and composed young men and women. With that said, I now request Ms. Teresa, Head of Secondary, to reveal the names of valedictorians and salutatorians.
Esteemed special guests, our beloved principal, vice principal, ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time when we are not just in the pursuit of excellence, but in its very own presence. On the 15th of January, 2020, 8 senior leadership team members were stunned into almost speechless silence. Nikita, Riddhi, Nitin, Amisha, Samarth, Neeraj, and Swati, all 8 valedictorian candidates at their selection pitch impressed us as young men and women of true essence. What a joy to witness the yardstick of consistency in academic achievement, leadership impact, co-scholastics, strengths of personality converge into perfect quintessence. From amongst the 8, impossible it was to sift the 2 graduation day valedictorians, but delighted we were to open the fray to another 2 salutatorians, all unmatched in their effervescence. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to announce the graduating class of 2020 valedictorians. Put your hands together as they deservedly step up and take their place on the stage. No rhyme can capture them in sentence. Our very own splendid scholars Nikita Iga Reddy, and Samarth Khanduri. Ladies and gentlemen, also put your hands together for the graduating class of 2020 salutatorians, Amisha Girish and Mohammad Zahid. Dr. Maya reminded us that the top skill among CEOs was that of storytelling. Sir, you will be pleased as you will hear today fantastical 4 stories. Our first speaker to take the stage, Samarth Khanduri.
A very good evening and warm welcome to all students, teachers, members of the SLT, the support staff, administrators, and most importantly, the GEMS New Millennium School batch of 2020. Let me begin with the most cliche but the most apt word, thank you. I'm overly grateful to all my mentors who have stood by my side, correcting and guiding me along the way. To Ms. Geetu, for answering my doubts no matter what the time was. To Somya ma'am for a belief in me for getting that dream 100. To Sumi ma'am who took care of us for 2 years like our own children. And this is a tough one. To Miss Anne for flabbergasting me through her exquisite expression of vernacular English. And how can I forget the legend, Prasad sir. Come on guys. For wowing us with his brilliant sense of humor. I would like to express my gratitude to the support staff and admin, many of whom have been here ever since the school's inception. I would like to especially thank Mr. Preetham for helping us with our craziest ideas. You can give a clap, he deserves it. To me, he's no less than Batman, a hero in the dark, working when the best of us are asleep. My utmost respect, admiration and appreciation to Ms. Martin and Ms. Teresa for their exceptional leadership, without which I would not have been standing here today. To my friends, or rather brothers, who were there through thick and thin and with a consistent ray of joy and hope in my ever-changing life. And lastly, but never, ever, ever the least, I would like to thank, on behalf of all the students of the 2020 batch, our parents. The masterminds behind our successes for their love, patience, dedication, and sacrifice, without whom every achievement would be meaningless. To all of you, I thank you. Through this 7-year journey, I have made memories which I'll cherish for a lifetime. I've been made accustomed to some things which a day almost seems incomplete without. Our unique and annoying school bell, for example. Looking back at the times I've had, I'm just hit with a wave of emotions and surprised at the sheer number of things I'll miss. From the exceptional imitation of Dharmender by Ashok sir, to Prasad sir's Utsav, from dancing with Swarankar at the Teacher's Day to Steven sir's exceptional dance on the Children's Day, from taunting Khushbu ma'am about her height to then